Hey guys, this is SixthStarcraft bringing you the Dogsi Southeast Asia Open Monthly Tournament number 3, brought to you by Dogsi and Renesis. So we are starting in the semifinals. This is a best of 5. In the 12 o'clock position we do have Shuffle, the green Zerg, spawning at the 12 o'clock position on Metalopolis, facing off against the blue Terran Voices. In the 6 o'clock position on Metalopolis, this is post-patch 1.1.2. Some changes. Whoa, so we do have an early depot on 8, and this is already signifying early pressure, as you do need to, one of the changes in that patch was that you do need to get the depot before the barracks, so we should be seeing the racks come down pretty soon, probably walling off. Not sure if he's cutting, he's probably going to need to cut some SCVs and make this early rush worth the sacrifice in economy. And the yep, waiting for that racks. Yep, so we do have 8 and 9 racks. Now, because of the latest patch, Reaper harass has gone down a lot, so Zergs have been very comfortable going for that 14 hatch, 14 bull build, and on Metalopolis that's actually quite difficult to defend just because of this large area. You've got a large ramp coming around here as well, so it's pretty hard to defend both just all this wide open space for Zerg, unless you do get a bunch of spine crawlers. So the Overlord for the Zerg has spawned, has spotted that the Terran hasn't spawned here. Would like to see some drone scouting to the western position, just because, yeah, that's the close land positions, and if there was an early rush like we are seeing, then that would be all the more effective. Unfortunately for the Terran, we do have cross positional positions, meaning that rush distance will be just that little bit extra, that extra bit longer. So just some admin stuff to get out of the way. This is my first cast, so if any of you have any suggestions about like video and audio stuff, just leave comments below. Oh, we do have the orbital command going down on 13. I'll just bring up the production tab. Yeah, so just leave a comment if you do have any constructive criticism, and I will read it, and hopefully you guys will help me make this better, as I am going to cast the rest of this tournament, I hope. Should be getting videos up pretty regularly. So we do have the spawning pool and the extractor going down, looking to get that Zergling speed early maybe. Oh, so, okay, so a lot of turns, because of the Reaper nerf, have been going double bunker at the bottom of the ramp at Metalopolis, and if you manage to get a bunker up with the Marines in it, then you've pretty much shut down this hatch once it finishes. And yep, we do have drones being pulled off the line. This bunker's already paid for itself by delaying the mining time of these 3 drones. Not sure if we're going to see the bunker coming up, because this is a crucial area. The Marine does get there in time to fend off the drones, and it looks like the bunker will finish. We do have 6 Zerglings and 1 Queen coming out though. All the drones being pulled off the minerals, going to try and micro them to get to the SCV building or to take down the Marines. Losing so many harvesters. Let's open up the unit tab. We have 15 to 11 and 1 mule. The bunker does finish and the Marines get in, losing a lot of stuff. Looks like the bunker will go down pretty fast. So 13 drones to 10 SCVs and 1 mule. That mule does bring in the income very fast. So as the Zerg resaturates, I'll just keep this income tab open for a while. And back at the Terran base, we do have the factory going down. Macro's slipping a bit. It's not really making a Marine, and he's not supply blocked yet, getting up that second gas. So yeah, it's 12 to 13. If we look at units lost, the Zerg actually came out ahead in terms of mineral count, and we do have metabolic boost going down. I really love the way that the spawning pool sort of shimmers when it does that, when it recharges that. It's pretty cool. Would like to see the Zerglings take the towers, just to provide some vision, although he does have a Zergling down here to spot the expansion timing of the Terran. Starport going down, so maybe we are going to see some Banshees, as we do have 2 gas. Spine Crawler being made at the natural, just to defend. This Queen's preventing any Hellion harass to get, that might do a run by and get into the drone line. Another Spine Crawler. Not really much going on at this stage. Commands that are going down. That's really cool. Yeah, we do have a tech lab going down, so probably going to see Banshees coming out. And and the lair has just begun. Yeah. So this marine placement's pretty damn good. It's preventing any overlord scouting, and just as I say that, he pulls back. Awesome, thank you for that. Tech lab going down on the factory, so most likely seeing some siege tanks, and yes, we do have the first Banshee being produced right now. Would like to see some more creep being spread by the queens, as I actually just spawned some larvae really. Not sure about this spine crawler placement, because if you have two here and you sort of defend everything here well, then nothing is really going to attack your main except for banshees, but then the spine can't really do anything. So yeah, banshee's almost done. The Zerg spots the expansion timing, gotta throw down a bunker just to be safe. Not really sure why he isn't making more marines. I mean, he can afford it. First Banshee coming out. Let's follow. Zergling is actually on the tower, which is very good, and will spot this Banshee coming out. Yeah. Oh, the Banshee's actually going to kill the Zergling, and that might be a mistake, because you do see that the Zerg player did spot that, and the Overseer is going down already. Infestation Pit almost finished, and we do have an Evolution Chamber going down. Now the Zerg already has two queens, so he should be able to defend this off properly with some nice micro. Fortunately for the Terran, Cloak has not researched, as the Zerg already does have that detecting unit. And so the Terran is going to be pumping out siege tanks. Always good to have, and this SCV is not mining, which is undesirable, I guess. 2 racks going down. Gonna try and boost up the numbers, while the Zerg does claim a third pathogen glands going down for the infestors, which will instantly give them that fungal growth. These 2 queens just patrolling the perimeter for any potential banshees. Creep being spread pretty well. Would like to see some more. Not really using these speedlings, they're very passive. Would like to see them move to the Zeldnaga watchtowers just to be in an aggressive position, and also to spot for you know, a push. Maybe put one at the third of the Terran as well down here, just to spot that timing if he does choose to expand again. Got a pretty neat little wall here from the bunker supply depot. I do like that. And that was a Zergling that got sieged. And the Zerg, oh yeah, the Zerg's taking the towers. It looks like the Banshee has spotted the third going down for the Zerg player. We do have Carapace level 1 going down, as well as Stim. Love Stim, and looks like this Banshee is going to scoot out of here with 5 health. So pretty lucky then. Wasn't really micro. Would like to see some spawn larva again. So yeah, this Banshee's just going to go to the farthest reaches of the corner, and when the Terran chooses to push, perhaps it'll go in for a backdoor sneak attack, or maybe it will just return to base. We have a single Zergling here, which is a bit of a misrally, as it was supposed to scout. We have infantry weapons level 1 going down. Stim still being researched. So not much happening here. In the Zerg base we do have a Spire going on. Where are you, Spire? Spire. Okay, I don't see the Spire. Oh, there it is. Okay, awesome. So we should see some mutas. It's getting an awful lot of... No, never mind. Just never mind about what I was going to say. It's probably pretty stupid. He's got 11 drones in production. That's awesome. Combat shields going down, as well as the first medevac and marauder coming out for the Terran. Got a lot of tanks. Would really like to see this placement over here more, just because it covers more surface area, and this Overlord scouts in and just to check the composition of the Terran army. The Zerg does have these Overlords pooping creep on the next logical expansions for the Terran, so this will either force the Terran to ninja a base, which against Zerg is really bad, especially if the Zerg has effective creep spread, because the Zerg units on a creep are so fast. And for Zerg we do have Burrow and Ventral Sacks going down, so those Overlords will be used hopefully for scouting and spreading creep. Nice creep highway going down here, connecting his third low ground-ish area. And we do have a push coming up from the Terran player, lots of tanks, Marines, a couple of them Marauders, and a single medevac. The Overlord Overseer does spot that. Infestor comes in, does a fungal growth on top of the Marines. The Marines getting low in health and wasting that medevac energy. Looks like we had a pause and Tadel has left the game. Well done, Tadel. Good on you. Yeah, shields, level 1, going down for the infantry. And we do have the first 6 mutas coming out right now. Lots of speedlings coming up here on the third high ground. More men being rallied, getting some more marauders, and a second medevac, always good. This burrowed infestor, oh, he actually lost an infestor here. This burrowed infestor is trying to throw down some infested Terrans just to get the tanks to splash damage themselves. Unfortunately, that only works when they are in siege mode, but he does throw down a successful fungal growth before retreating and getting the hell out of there. We have 2 more burrowed infestors. Yep. And that is what the splash damage from tanks do to their own units. And so the Terran player will burn a scan and take out all 3 infestors. That is a pretty big deal. As you look at the production tab, we have 32 speedlings coming out, but against proper positioning from these tanks, that's just gonna that's not gonna work at all. This infestor comes in and tries to get off a fungal growth just to soften up those units and waste that precious medevac energy. 2 medevac's already empty. We do have a rush coming in, all the speedlings going down, mutalisks being chewed up by the Marines. Would really like to see some banelings, but we do have close to 30 banelings being made right now. Banelings are always very, very good as a tide turner unit. If you get off banelings on this marine ball, it can leave these tanks and marauders vulnerable just to the mutalisks, as they cannot attack air units. And we have a cutesy little baneling drop coming in. Let's see how effective this is going to be. All the overlords go down before getting the chance to unload their cargo, and speedlings are coming in as well as the banelings. And if you look at the timer at the bottom right, you can see that this game is going to be GG, going to the Terran in the first round. This is a best of 5 in the semi-finals, so I will see you in the next game.